Alright you guys, good morning. Today we are driving this behind me. This is the Changan Hunter. It's a Chinese bakkie, probably the latest Chinese bakkie to come into the market. And I'm going to drive from here, Johannesburg, all the way to the Kruger National Park on one tank and see how far one tank of diesel in this will get me. It is claimed to be very good on fuel. We're going to find out, check and find out and see if it is indeed good on fuel. It is quite an interesting design. I'm not a big fan of what they've done at the back there with the Changan, like big and bold like that. I want to show you guys the fuel range of this. We're going to take a look now and see exactly what we're dealing with here. So the plan is to leave right now, Johannesburg, and I am going to the Kruger. I will spend a few days there. I'm going to do a fuel economy run. The last time I did a fuel economy run was in the GWM tank 300. No, tank 300? Tank 300 diesel. And I nearly got stuck on the side of the road. I literally ran out of fuel. Every single drop was done. The car was showing empty and 000 range, which was scary. We're going to do it again now, see if we're going to get good fuel economy, because Chinese cars are known for not having good fuel economy, and that is not true. It's not true. Maybe the first batch of Chinese cars that came into SA were bad on fuel, but things have changed. So if we look here, we're able to see that I've got 766 kilometers of driving range, which should be enough to get me there, but we're going to see if it's going to be enough to get me back. I do expect that 766 to go up to hopefully 800 or 900 kilometers. I really do hope it's going to do that. Diesel cars are known for doing that kind of thing, and price here, we're looking at 450,000 rand for this, less than R500,000 for a bakkie, a fully fledged bakkie. And I chose to get the manual. I am driving the manual, you can see that right there, because it is better on fuel. If I'm going to do an economy run, a fuel economy run like I'm doing now, you want to have the most fuel efficient vehicle. So it is the manual. And yeah, the interesting thing here is that this car is brand spanking new. It's only got 96 kilometers on the odometer, which means I am the first person to drive this. So yeah, it's very nice driving a brand new car. Hasn't been running. It's a brand new car. We're gonna drive to the Kruger. I'm gonna take you with me into the Kruger. If you haven't been, this is gonna be an experience. It's really nice. And yeah, pray for me. We pray we don't get stuck, and we pray we make it back in one piece. And I will give you a full review of this car during the trip. So there's that as well. Help me understand why there is so much traffic at what, 2 p.m. in Johannesburg. I mean, look at the other side. It's just literally bumper to bumper traffic, and that's how
Continue
it's been on my
straight
side.
for 237.4 kilometers to exit 219
I got
and
you.
4 in R36.
I understand. My side of the road has been like that the entire time, and it's just so frustrating. Where are you guys going at 2 p.m. during the week on a Friday? Why? Where are you going? Aren't you supposed to be working? I thought Cape Town was the place where they leave work at like 1. Clearly it's becoming a Joburg thing. But anyway, I did have some McDonald's to snack on while I was stewing in traffic. Yeah, it is what it is.
She's calling me, like the rainbow. She's calling me, like the rainbow, the rainbow.
Alright you guys, we have officially hit halfway point on the journey. I have stopped at a place called Millie's. I did say that I was going to show you guys a different place that is not El Zoo. So this is Millie's. It's a very gorgeous, picturesque looking place. Unfortunately, as you can see now, it's about to storm. So it's not so good looking. It's looking grey and miserable, and I need to make this quick. So I've done what, 251 kilometers on this journey so far. The car's first 250 kilometers. So I'm kind of proud of myself. It's been a good journey. I'm glad I haven't had to clutch change and all of that much, because there's quite a bit of torque, especially low down in this thing, and you've got to be in the right gear and to avoid lag, and it's a bucky thing. This is a base spec model, and I do appreciate the fact that it does have cruise control. Even though it's base spec, it doesn't feel like base spec. So I have used the cruise control quite effectively, I must say. I'm going to get some snacks up in here at this place called Millie's, and I'll catch up with you guys soon. Get some snacks, look around, check social media, see if you've left a comment. I don't know.
I can't control it. My eyes are wide open. It's calling me.
So here's something that you might find interesting. Those of you who are car savvy will probably have picked up on this already. This car, this Changan, I still don't know how to pronounce it. The Changans are going to hate me for this one. Is based on the Peugeot Landtrek. So the Peugeot Landtrek is a bakkie that Peugeot introduced into the market.
Construction reported ahead.
A couple of years ago, and it just hasn't done well. I don't know if it's still selling or if they've discontinued it. I would assume that it's been discontinued because I haven't seen anything on the roads and I haven't heard anything about the Peugeot Landtrek. So this is based on that. If you look carefully, you will see the resemblance between this and the Landtrek, a lot of it. And it's unfortunate that that bakkie didn't do well because it's a decent piece of kit, you know, and it was priced well as well, the Landtrek. So is this, by the way. I personally blame it on Stellantis and their marketing team. I know they're going to hate me for this one, but Stellantis has so many good products. I mean, they do Peugeot, they do Opel, they do Jeep, they do... What else do they do? They do GAC, if I'm not mistaken. No, they don't do GAC. They do Alpha as well. And like a lot of their products just don't do well. They don't sell, and it's purely down to marketing. Their marketing is just not that great. You know, sorry guys. I'm sure if you're watching this, you're probably steaming through the ears right now, but it is what it is. So this is based on that, and it's just really a good product to not sell well. I really hope that the guys at Jamil Motors, I hope that their marketing is on point, because I think this is a good product and it deserves the coverage that it needs and that it deserves. So hopefully second time round, lucky, and it's going to do well. It's not a Landtrek, it's based on the Landtrek. It's a Changan Hunter. The Changans are hunting, basically, is what that means. Right, you guys, it is a bit dark, but I have arrived. I have covered 456 kilometers in the car, and my average fuel consumption is 8.5. It was actually 8.2 until I started just enjoying myself through the twisty sections of road in the Sabi area. So it did go up slightly, but not too much. My range is still enough, still got good range down there. 458, and this is after some hardcore driving. So if I start driving well, I'm pretty sure that that range is gonna improve and I will have more range. So we're still looking good so far. It's been a good drive, actually. I look forward to the day that I come this way and I use the R539, I think it is, in a performance vehicle. I really look forward to that day, because that'll be the day and I will film it. Believe you me, I will film it. All right, good morning, ladies and gents. We are at the Kruger. We kind of woke up a bit late because I got to this part of town a bit late yesterday, but we're here. We've arrived, and this is the sighting board that basically tells you what to expect. I don't know what goes on. Obviously you've got the different colors, the reds and the blacks and the greens, and not too sure which animals that these colors represent. This is yesterday, so yeah, it's gonna take a bit of genius work to figure this out. If you know what any of this stuff means, like the yellow or the red or the green, please let me know for next time. But yeah, that's the plan. I'm about to get in. I just took a photo of it now so that I know what to do basically. As you go through the gate over there, they ask you whether you've got any alcohol in the vehicle or a firearm in the vehicle. And the big answer is no. What if I was lying though? They don't check for firearms, they don't check for alcohol. I've got a cooler box here, a small one. They just peeped inside. What if I've got the booze under the seat? Yeah, it's not really the most scrutiny. They just ask, and if you say no, then that's it, shut. Go in there with your firearm under the seat and take it back out and make biltong. I'm not suggesting anything, don't listen to me. Say, I told you to do it. Apparently there's a leopard somewhere here. I just haven't seen it yet. But the antelope have, and they're on high alert. And they're barking, which means the leopard is there. So this is the thing about basically looking for animals. There's a whole bunch of cars here. You're starting up his engine. You wait for action, and you wait to see if anything's gonna happen. So I've been here for 5 minutes and nothing's happened. That antelope is still on high alert. He knows that something's off. Apparently, like I said, there is a leopard. But nothing's happened, so it's a gamble. It's either you wait and you get lucky and something does happen, you see a kill, you literally witness a kill. Or you wait here for 5, 10, 15 minutes, which feels like a very long time when you're sitting and doing nothing. You wait for that long and it's basically a waste of time. It is bloody hot though, I'll tell you that. So I've just arrived at Kruger, which is what this is, Kruger Camp. And yeah, there's a lot here. There's a restaurant, there's, if you want to buy memorabilia, you can. And there is a fuel station over there. You can do that too. So there is absolutely no reason for anyone to ever get stuck in the Kruger National Park because they ran out of fuel or anything foolish like that. And this was where I bumped into my close relative, the Peugeot Landtrek. The funny thing about this car is that it was actually driven by an employee of Stellantis. So him and I had a chat. It was quite interesting to bump into him, and he had a look at my car, I had a look at his car, and we found that we had more in common than not. Here's something very strange. I came up on this spot here. It's called the Kruger Tablet, right? And the signs there that basically allow us to come out. Like you can come out of your car and walk around. I don't know why it's allowed, but I am outside the car and walking around. Have a look here. It's a beautiful place. I just parked right here. And I think those are the Kruger tablets. I don't know why they would allow people to come out and walk around because there could be anything anyway, right? Just roaming around and one could get eaten. I'll take that back. And it's nice to come out and stretch your legs if you're brave enough, basically. these guys behind us. I don't think I've been this close to wild elephant. It's actually quite crazy to be this close and not have it. It's crazy. Yeah, this is it. Guys, we are out and about today. Today is golf day. As you can see, I got the cart behind me and the bag. Yeah, so it's going to be a day filled with golf. And the one thing I love about this place, I just saw a ninja lose his club. Damn! Swung and lost the club. The one thing I love about this resort is that there's so much to do out here. There is golf if you want to play golf and you're a golfer. There is paddle. There is, I forgot the other one that's similar to paddle. You've got the Kruger 15 minutes away, literally 15 minutes away. That's the nearest gate, unless you want to go to the Paul Kruger gate, which is about 45 minutes away. So yeah, there's so much to do. The beauty about today is that it's not too much of a sunny day, even though the sun does feel like it's coming out now. But yeah, it's a bit of a cloudy day, which is great, but still got to wear the sleeves, got to put the sunscreen on, so that you don't get roasted, right? Use your sunscreen, kids, even if you don't think you don't need it. Still got to use it on a day like this. You will still get roasted. You will still turn into Wesley Snipes if you're not careful. So we finally run out of diesel in the Changan. I did not make it back to Joburg. I'm actually driving back to Johannesburg tomorrow. Just want to open the fuel cap here because I am at the fueling station. When I left Johannesburg, the range that this vehicle gave me was around 700 odd kilometers. Obviously I'm not making it back because I've driven around, went to Kruger twice. The first day I spent 8 hours there. However, I have managed to get over 1,000 kilometers of range right there. It's 1,057, which is brilliant in my opinion. So yeah, we didn't achieve the objective of getting back on a tank, but we did get over 1,000 Ks, and average fuel consumption here is 7.3 liters for a bakkie. That is brilliant. I love that. All right, so let's talk about the review side of things with the Changan Hunter here. You are paying less than 500,000 Rand in this thing, which for me is just great value for money. What you're getting for, I think it's what, 449,000 Rand. I think it's brilliant, so let's get into it. This obviously is no secret. It is based on the Peugeot Landtrek. You can't see it, and I think they've done a brilliant job of masking that, especially in the front. You can't really see it. That is a different grille, and it's a new grille. I love the fact that the grille is big and bold, so it just is the centerpiece of the front. This is the Changan badge, which is a decent looking badge, right? Because this is a base spec model, you don't get the glitz and the glam, but it doesn't look like it's a base spec car, which I love. I mean, for 449, no one would say that you're driving a base spec bakkie or base spec Changan, right? I do appreciate the fact that even in a base spec car, they have still given it a bit of a roll bar at the back, and it does add to the aesthetic, right? imagine this without the roll bar. It would really look kind of basic-ish. So they have added that onto the car, and they've made it very clear as to what you're driving, right? I think South Africans are going to have a field day with that name, the whole Changan. I mean, I don't know how it's pronounced really, but call it a Changan, call it a Changan. It's the same person, same car. The tailgate is obviously not electronic. It's not aided in any way, so you do carry the full weight of that. But when you're paying this kind of price, honestly, that doesn't matter at all. So if we look at the interior, we don't get full-on leather seats like you would in other cars. This would be artificial leather in my opinion, as well as the cloth, but it does look nice. It doesn't look cheapy or anything like that at all. It actually does look nice. Seats are manually adjustable, which is fine because you only adjust your seats once and it's set in whatever position that you like. And of course, like I said, at that price, I mean, you don't worry about things like that. Now, because this is based on the Peugeot Landtrek, you do see a bit of Peugeot in here. The guest selector does look very much Peugeot. These buttons here, if you've ever driven a Peugeot, they will look familiar. But the nice thing is that it gives the vehicle a premium feel, so you don't feel like you're driving a base spec car. And also, I mean, the fact that I love buttons, I think most of us appreciate buttons and dials to do things, locking your doors, unlocking your doors, traction control, hazard lights. I do love the volume dial because you don't get that anymore in cars. You just don't get a volume dial anymore. You are getting the TFT screen or the media screen, infotainment screen. It is a bit dated. It's not high res. It's not anything modern. The only gripe I have with this entire setup that we've got here is that we don't have Apple CarPlay in this car. So I have been connecting via Bluetooth the entire time. I think this is the app that they use for you to connect your phone, as you can see there. But I've struggled so much, I ended up just letting it go and giving up and just using Bluetooth because it doesn't work. I do like the fact that they've added a cup holder right here for the driver, even though we do have cup holders here. The door panels are not made of the softest, most premium materials. I mean, this is hard plastic, but again, this is the kind of bakkie that you buy if you're getting into the bakkie market. You can't afford a freaking Ford Ranger for almost $1 million or a, what's a cousin of it, the Amarok for that kind of money. If you want to get into it and you want a bakkie and you need something practical that is, you know, 4x4, well, this is a 2x4, but it's for that guy who just needs to get in the game. You can't afford anything, you know, plush and expensive and stuff. This is what you get. Now, the car is paired to a 2-liter turbo diesel engine. We're pushing out, I think, 110 kilowatts and 350 Newton meters of torque. Now, this version is the manual. I am driving the manual. I did specifically ask for the manual because I didn't want to have a 4x4. I knew that I wasn't going to be doing any off-roading in this vehicle. I know it does look filthy because I went a bit off-road to try and get some nice photos. It wasn't to test its 4x4 capabilities. It is a very interesting car in terms of how it drives. I just want to open the windows here because it's getting quite warm. So it's a 2-liter engine. Not the most power in the world. I mean, 110 kilowatts, 350 Newton meters is not the most. But the nice thing is that it's all low down, right? So all of that is low down. So it's quite torquey. Like, you can go from first gear to second. You can pull off and go from first to second with just the clutch without doing anything. It's a car that requires you to drive it, right? It's not your modern bakkies that are so refined and feel car-like. This still feels like a bakkie, and it's not for everyone. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not for everyone. Personally, I've enjoyed it because I have to drive it. I have to drive the damn thing. I have to manhandle the damn thing and change gears. So that's the only thing about the car that, you know, some people may like, some people may not like. Personally, I have enjoyed it. I have liked it. Guys, if you enjoyed the video and you liked it, got some value out of it, I think it was a nice video and a fun video. It was nice for me to make. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel just yet, please go ahead and do that.